some counterintuitive advice for people who are quitting their jobs or thinking about quitting their job. You're not actually unemployed, so stop saying that. Measuring your value against someone else's idea of work. When that definition disappears, most people think that they've lost their purpose. And really, the only thing they've lost is the structure that they borrowed from someone else. When I quit my job, I expected to miss the paycheck. That's what everybody missed, right? The stability and security that comes with getting that same amount of money. I actually didn't miss the paycheck. What I did miss is being told who to be every day. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Someone else decided for me when I started, when I focused, and when I stopped. Without that structure, I started asking myself questions that I had been avoiding. What if I waste this opportunity? What if I'm not disciplined enough without someone else watching my every move? What if I've mistaken accountability for self trust? And that's the part that nobody talks about. Because two people can leave the same exact job. One feels freedom while the other feels lost. And it's not because of what happened. It's because of who they believe they are without external structure. And that's when I realized that I hadn't actually been trying to build a business. I'd been trying to become someone who no longer needed permission to use their time well. The business was never actually the project. I was. I stopped asking myself, how do I replace my income? And I started asking, who do I need to become to create value, whether anyone is paying me or not? That's the question that changed everything. Because suddenly, every hour had a different meaning. Every promise I kept to myself was evident. Every difficult conversation I had was evidence. Every skill I practiced, every fear I walked towards, every single time I chose intention over distraction. None of that looked productive from the outside, but every single one of those moments was teaching me to become someone that I could trust. That's the work. You stop needing someone else to validate your effort. Evidence that your discipline doesn't just belong to a job. It belongs to you. That's when your entire personality changes. And once your personality changes, your reality has no choice but to follow. Because businesses aren't what create people. People are what create businesses. Just like they create careers, relationships, and entire lives. I was never actually unemployed. I was becoming the asset that every single future version of my life needed. If you're ready to stop borrowing your identity and start building one of your own, subscribe to my channel for more reflections on personality, self trust, and creating your own reality from the inside out.